Hello everyone. Before I tell you what I'm reviewing for you today, I would like to give thanks out to Brian Stevens from Survival on Purpose. The reason for that is some time ago he ran a giveaway on his YouTube channel and I happened to be one of the lucky ones that won. And the product I won is what I'm about to show you today for this review. And it's this. This is the VONT LED headlamp. You get batteries in the box, the headlamp, and this little piece of paper, it's more of a chart. This also is the last thing that came in the box, or at least that came in my box anyway. I didn't get any really operating instructions on this, but it's, to be honest, it's not really hard to figure out how to get this thing going. Like I said, you do get the batteries, and it runs off of 3 AAA batteries. And the way you get into that is if you look on the bottom, there'll be a little sticker, white sticker. Just use your fingernail, prop it open, insert the batteries, then just simply click it back closed again. That's it. Now also, if you look closely at it, you'll see an LED here, one just underneath it, one in the center, and then one on the side. Basically what it is, you get a spotlight right here in the center. You get 2 LEDs on the side to give you a wider dispersal rate. And that real small one off to the side here is a red LED light. And it figures I didn't put this back together right. Now, the highest lumen output this gives you is 90 lumens. Let me get my notes for this next part. And that can run for up to 90 hours just on the 90 lumens from this and those 3 AAA batteries. The medium setting is about 47 lumens, and that can run about 56 hours on these batteries. The lowest output for the white light is 4 lumens, and you can get 150 hours out of that. Now on the red, the highest one is 16 lumens, and that can run for 90 hours. The low setting on the red light is 4 lumens, and that runs for 250 hours. Now a lot of you are probably saying, well, why do I need something like this? Well, if you're hiking, bike riding, jogging, especially at night, or maybe when it's dusk outside, you know, when it's kind of getting dark, boom, there you go, so you can see where you're going. Also, okay, I'm just going to say it, but if you're hunting, if you're camping, if you, anything really, even if you know, like you're under the sink and you're trying to replace the faucet or repair a pipe or something underneath there, we all know that you need 2 hands to do the job, and sometimes it's really hard to put a flashlight or a lantern to get it set just right so you can see what you're doing. Or sometimes you tend to knock it over. Well, if you're wearing something like this and you adjust it and you turn the light on, there you go. You got your 2 hands going, and it's right there on your head, and it's going to go wherever you turn your head. So therefore, you can see what you're doing. So it does have a lot of good applications for it. The other thing is, if you look at it, there's 4, it's tiltable, and there's 4 settings. This is the first position. That's the second one. That's the third one. And that's the 4th one. You can feel it kind of click every time you pull it out. So, not only do you have it that way, but you can have it turned down like this, or slightly higher. Like I said, if you're, say you're working on a car, you're working on a bike, motorcycle, whatever, even doing woodwork, and you got to have your 2 hands free, you can aim the light wherever you want to have the light. And there you go. Now, the way to get this from off of the 90 lumens down to the lower ones, you press and hold the big gray button on the top and just pay attention to the light. You're going to see it start to dim. And then it just goes from dim to high again. And if you notice that flash right there, now watch, it'll do that blink again at its lowest setting. Let me run through it one more time for you. Now if you notice that little quick flash or blink, that's letting you know that it's either at its lowest lumen output setting or its highest lumen output setting. And the way to get this to get to the strobe effect, now this is the part where the button is a little fiddly, but really what you got to do is turn it on like it is now, then give a quick double press on the big gray button and it should start to strobe. There we go. And to get it to the red light, make sure it's off. Press and hold the gray button and it comes on. To get it to the strobe effect for the red light, you do the same thing. You do a quick double tap on the button and I just shut it off. There you go. There's the flashing red light. To get it back to the white light, once again, shut it off like it is now. Press and hold. And boom, there you go. And that's it. Now, some of you are probably wondering, well, what am I going to be needing a red light for? Well, there's a couple of reasons for that. One is to preserve your night vision. Say you are hiking or just walking at night, you're camping at night, and you don't want to lose your night vision. What I mean by that is, at night, we all know what this is like. You go from a well-lit area out to the dark. Everything is really dark. You can barely see. It takes you a couple of minutes for your eyes to adjust to the night light so you can see better. Well, with a red light on, you really don't lose that. You may lose a very small portion of your night vision, but it's not going to be as bad as if you were to use a white light at night. And then it's like, oh my God, now I got to sit here and wait for my eyes to readjust. With red light, your eyes adjust a lot faster, if at all. You may not even lose your night vision. Some people may, some people may not. The other reason for having a red light on something like this is, what if you are jogging at night? Say you're running towards traffic. You can have the red light on, people will know where you are. You can have the red strobing light on and they'll know where you are. If you're running with traffic, meaning your back is towards the oncoming car, you can simply turn this around the opposite way, turn the flashing red light on and run, and they'll be able to see the flashing red light and know something is there. Also, the red light is great in case something goes wrong. Turn to flashing, say you're hiking and you sprained your ankle or whatever and someone's looking for you or whatever. You can turn the flashing red light on and it's going to grab their, someone's attention. To be honest with you, a flashing red light is more eye-catching and more noticeable as an emergency than a flashing white light. So that's why it's on there. All right, that's enough of my yakking. So as soon as it gets dark, I'll take you outside and we'll show you how bright this really is. Now just remember, it's only 90 lumens, so it's not going to be as bright as some of my flashlight or my lantern videos. The other thing I might try to do too is if I remember to do it, is I'll take you into a room and just wear it on my head in a room or something of that nature, and you can see how bright it is inside a room. So I'll try to do one outside example for you and then one on the inside. Well, that's it.